All right. Let's turn him on. I'm sorry, but this wing is not open.
It's alright. I'm with OCP.
Oh, God, Doctor. Those awful clown men have come back.
I said OCP, you idiot. I assure you, the fuego is merely coincidental.
If that's the case, you must be here to check up on the Robocop project. Excellent. We just turned the unit on. Sir, please have the pleasure of meeting Officer Joejira.
What does the middle J stand for?
I believe it stands for motherfucker, sir.
Oh.
Nurse, please. Now then, you find the transference of the subject's remaining organics into the titanium reinforced shell has gone exactly to plan. The removal of damaged or unimportant extremities was a success, and the implementation of superior prosthetics has taken well.
How did the subject take to the new vocal actuator? We didn't spare a dime while importing those parts from Manila.
Why not have a listen?
There's a snake in my boots.
Excellent.
Admittedly, there's still work to be done. You came at the good time. So we will have opted for the best in penile replacement technology. Officer Jero was soon to be fitted with the Tri-Penetrator 9000. Ooh, that's what all them fancy people on the TV are going around with.
Indeed. My wife has been looking into getting one. For me, of course.
Doctor, don't forget. Hey, that's my line. Sorry.
Quiet down, Nurse Doctor. Dr. Nurse, you're up.
Doctor, don't forget to have the good Juggalo Sir sign the form.
It's a bit on the pricey side. Is this attachment absolutely necessary?
No, not exactly. No, sir. But we do believe it would contribute greatly to the diminished mental well-being of the subject, though. He is still a man, after all.
Well, then let's ask him, Officer. Joe, do you want to go along with this procedure?
Somebody's poisoned the water hole.
An excellent point. Such an expensive vanity inclusion would only poison our relation to the public. We cannot afford to be seen as if we're misusing taxpayer money for such frivolities. Doctor, it's time we begin wrapping up the Robocop project and get it ready to be shipped.
Alright, we just watched Robocop from 1987, directed by Paul Verhoeven.
Starring Peter Weller, Nancy Allen, Kirkwood Smith, Ronnie Cox, that one guy from Twin Peaks, Miguel Ferrer. Yeah.
Ray Wise, yeah. And also Bill Farmer, apparently. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so the voice of Goofy. Yeah.
I should also put some important information here, but I have none, so let's continue.
Yeah. We first decided for this podcast, I think we agreed on the double BJs.
We've had many names, though our original name was Scattershot, which I still think is an alright name.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
Can I just say that
how shameful you will feel being known as the double BJs?
I really actually like it.
It's our crew name. It's our crew name, but
it's dumb but good.
And it helps so that we are not meant for all ages, 18 plus.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do not give double BJs to your children under 18.
We say the F word and also the C word maybe.
Joe might drop an N word occasionally, but that's because he's cool. That's because he's cool.
Yeah, he's cool. But yeah, we're 18 plus talk because this is an 18 plus movie. Well, yeah. But we all saw it when we were kids.
Yeah.
I was a little fucker.
So we decided for the inaugural episode, each of us pick a movie that's significant to us, and well, everyone saw everyone has seen I've shown everyone the Rocketeer, including Mask.
Yeah.
B showed Jacen it, and that's my favorite movie of all time. I figured the next best thing is Robocop because, for me, it covers all the various aspects I love about cinema. It's a sci-fi movie. It deals about a man turned into a machine and reminding himself what it means to be human, which is one of probably my all-time favorite sci-fi story arc. Data from Star Trek, Blade Runner, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Absolutely over-the-top violence to the point where it's funny.
That's it.
Yeah.
Especially
the
that's really
fucking melting guy. But I'm getting a little ahead of myself.
And also, it has kind of a connection to my favorite genre of entertainment, tokusatsu, because not much is covered about this part, but the inspiration for the Robocop costume comes from a Japanese superhero series called Space Sheriff Gavan, where it also had a metallic body.
I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, me neither.
So, first of all, if you're wondering, we were watching the unrated director's cut of the movie, which for Jacen is...
Joe. I think there's one other thing these people might be wondering about it. That is who the fuck we are.
Yeah.
We might actually want to do a quick introduction.
Yeah, I'm to ourselves.
I'll start first since it's my episode.
Yeah, I'm BeeEmDoubleU, but I go by B.
I'll start since it's my episode. I'm BeeEmDoubleU.
Dick!
Let Joe start.
I'm Joejira. I am a huge sci-fi nerd. This is why I picked the movie, as I've did a spiel about before. But with me here is...
that's your cue.
Go for it, go for it.
My name's BeeEmDoubleU. It's not BeeEmDoubleU as in like the letter B, M, and W. It's B as in like the bug, double U. Yes. Yeah.
M as in the start of Eminem's name.
Yeah.
Double as in twice as many. And
it's all literal. Yeah.
literally
spelled out. So what do you do?
What is your preference? Your genre of love?
I love movies, TV shows, art, and anything geeky. So that's why I'm here too. What's your favorite genre, though? If you had it's all genres. I'm a very
I feel like
jack of all trades like guy.
I feel like from my experience with B, because we've been friends on Facebook for a long time, you are the true cinema nerd. Like,
oh yeah, yeah.
You're a guy.
I'm very. I really love movies and cinema and like the various connections to everything. So I look up all like credits and who did what and who did this that connects to everything else.
Yeah.
Like
the reason
he showed me his watch list, and it's like all kinds of movies, and I'm like, is that like a French art film?
I make a joke about the way I put it is, you put in a Charlie Kaufman movie, and I'm like, that's too pretentious even for me.
Yeah, I watch a Charlie Kaufman movie if I'm down with it. I guess I'll go next. I'm HappySlapp, also known as Jacen, which is my real name. HappySlapp is not my real name.
Not spelled as you would imagine it would be. Spelled very frustratingly.
Yeah, it's spelled not Jason Voorhees, but Jacen Solo from the Star Wars expanded novel.
You were so close to heaven, but drifted just slightly off.
My mom hated the spelling of Jason as in Jason Voorhees, so she went with Jacen Solo spelling instead. I'm a big fantasy guy. Love fantasy movies. Also love horror movies. Sci-fi movies are up there too. But you haven't watched a lot of them. Oh, I've seen sci-fi movies.
I
just don't watch movies. I'm a casual watcher of movies. You're a general audience type guy. I'm not a movie buff like you guys are. But
but maybe I will be after this. Huh?
Yeah.
True.
But yeah, that's about it.
You're also a game designer, don't forget.
Well, yeah, I'm a game designer, but that doesn't pertain to what we
no
do.
No reason it doesn't have to. We can always venture into the realm of games.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Right.
Like, I have you guys play games that I've played and you guys don't play?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I suppose I should go up next. I'm Behind the Mask. For genre-wise, I'm a big fan of horror, sci-fi, not exactly special from the rest of the crew here. I'd say, however, I sort of delve more into the range of keep them guessing with my choices of movies.
We have a list. We have a list. We have a Google document listed. Mask is the shortest and probably the most interesting out of all of us.
Well, yeah, it is.
Every single one of the movies on his list, I'm like, what the fuck is that?
It ranges deep into between esoteric into like sort of fancy into like trashy like
trauma obscure.
You have trauma films, Sci-Fi Channel original films, and then as one you put in as a joke, The Life Aquatic of Steve Zissou.
Well, no, I wouldn't even say that was a joke. I do enjoy that movie.
But it's a case of one of these things is not like the other.
Yes, really. One of these things is not like the other. One of these kids is dead.
And like I said before, for our inaugural episode of the Double BJ's podcast, we decided each of us would pick a movie that best suits our taste to help us, for you, the listener, to learn about us. I started off with probably my third favorite movie of all time, fucking Robocop, man.
Yeah, Robocop, dude.
Robocop, you can't fucking go wrong with Robocop.
No.
Open parentheses 1 and 2.
Oh, yeah.
And remake and TV show.
2 is not that bad, but...
It's not that bad. I found it enjoyable enough to include it amongst good ones.
Yeah.
But Robocop 3 is, from what I've heard, one of the worst movies of all time.
To get an idea how bad Robocop 3 is, Peter Weller didn't come back for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. that must mean something.
Yeah.
Because he's been in some rather questionable things here and there.
Star Trek Into Darkness.
Yeah.
Anyway, do we even want to do
a recap? Robocop. Yeah.
Do we need to do a recap? Because this is like a movie that everyone and their mother has seen.
That's fair, but for the audience's sake, I think we should at least go through the motions, especially here on our inaugural episode.
Yeah. Okay. Robocop is Joey should go with it because this is pick.
Robocop it came out in 1987, the not too distant future of 1990. Detroit is in shambles and the police have been bought out by a company called OCP. Omni Consumer Products. Yes, man.
Robocop. I think there's one metaphor that explains this movie best. Robocop is like if someone were to have carved a statue of a model of Detroit out of butter.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to explain that further. I think the audience is smart. They can.
I mean, I get what you're saying. Yeah, it makes sense actually.
And OCP is trying to melt down this beautiful butter statue and replace it with this fake silicon-y new utopia
called Delta City.
City.
And they are trying to improve improve it for the project. And one of those things was to basically rearrange focus of police and officers around the area to increase the chances of being killed so that they can be completely taken by OCP and be part of what's called the Robocop project, created by Miguel Ferrer as a way to screw over his boss Dick Jones with his Ed 209 project after a unfortunate glitch where he killed a member of the staff.
Some would say it's a feature, Joe.
Yeah.
And then we cut to transferred to the new precinct. Alex Murphy, played by Peter Weller, who when he goes out in the field, bonds with his new partner. Great, I forget the name of. I always forget the
Lewis.
name. Lewis.
Lewis.
I just always call her. I just always call her Nancy Allen.
Yeah.
That's the
I don't know
actress's name.
Now that you're having problems saying it, I want to default to Nancy Thompson from Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh God!
We all have names for her.
Joe is ruining all of us.
Oh God! Freddy versus Robo. I want that so badly.
Oh, that would be fucking awesome.
They established in that movie he does dream.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my God! What if we get the Clarence with and his face melts into the Freddy face?
Yeah, just imagine Freddy just like
with a gun.
Like all of them are Freddy's, just laughing maniacally as they're gunning him down.
What if Freddy drove a vehicle into a vat of toxic waste? Do you think him melting would just be him going back to looking like Robert Englund?
No.
Oh, it's so terrible. Oh.
It's like you mean like that one Twilight Zone sketch with the people with the pig faces?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. So we follow him today as he's talking about his they're bonding. He talks about his wife, shows off some cool gun twirls he pulls off to impress his kid. Yeah. And then they get a call about a bank robbery pulled off by the Wrecking Crew, led by Clarence Bodiga, played by the dad from That 70s Show.
Yeah. He'll put up your ass.
And then they chased him to a steel mill where they find out. They try to call for backup, but they said it won't be in until 10 minutes, and they have to make the tough decision. And Lewis decides go in on by themselves. They split up. As a D&D player, bad idea.
Yeah.
And while Murphy is according to one of the members, while they were watching a TV, he gets surrounded. They get caught in the back and is ganged up by the rest of the crew, which guns him down horribly in a very graphic scene.
Yeah.
Fucking arm off.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
none of the other shotgun shots are that strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. They because this is an unrated cut, there was extra bits to that scene that made it more violent of a death scene.
Yeah. Yeah, this famously had to be re-edited 8 times to get an R rating by the MPAA.
Yeah, it's sent in over 8 times.
Goddamn prudes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It really wasn't that. I mean, it's bad, but it's not
Oh, I feel like there's been worse stuff later on that.
Well, like Paul Verhoeven, I have become desensitized to violence through Paul Verhoeven films.
Yeah.
For me, I'm like that meme of Edna Mode, just really enjoying it while Elastigirl's horrified.
Yeah.
And so because Alex got blown away by Clarence and his gang and shot up, Lewis rushes into the medical staff and they try to save him, but he dies.
Well, I am under the suspicion that since he got shot in the fucking head and also got his arm
but they tried
and got shot 27 times in the torso. Yeah. He's pretty much dead already.
Yeah.
He should be, but we do sort of get the fleeting, last moments of his brain as he's, dying on the operating table.
Yeah.
Jason
he's brought to the hospital.
Jason is like that. Jason's reaction was like that bit from that kid from The Simpsons. Stop! He's already dead!
Yeah, and while he's dying, we get flashes of his life prior to being killed.
Yeah, his horrible wife,
family, and his child wanted him to be like TJ Laser, who can twirl his gun.
He twirled really good too. It was actually very impressive. I do that.
Then we see a POV shot of various OCP members talking about the attachments and improvements they want to give to Murphy, including a fully robotic arm that can crush every bone in a person's hand if they shook.
Yeah.
A lot of cool scenes too. I actually really like the part where they like attach the the LEDs to his visor, where it gives the grid, and they slowly tighten it into. Yeah,
I mean, it's a simple effect, but it's
a simple effect, but it's a good detail.
Yeah.
I really love the part where the guy behind the project, Miguel Ferrer, just like points at the camera and going, "You're gonna be a bad motherfucker." That's always if there's ever a movie clip that makes me like pump up for anything or cheer me up, I just go to that.
It's an excellent character development scene. We got like our semi-bad guy, we got our hero, and we're getting really everything we need.
Yeah. Miguel Ferrer is playing basically at the same level of a corporate asshole like Ronnie Cox and the old man of OCP are, but he's really charismatic about it. That he's like kind of likable.
He would be the villain if there wasn't one notch above his head.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I mean, as the scene goes by, we get flashes of time passing of like a year or so of them building Murphy into this Robocop. And then they finally unleash him into the world.
And it's a really great reveal because you only see a glimpse of him on a screen in the background when they're unveiling him to like all the people there, and then through the glass in the police station until or even just like showing the barrel of his gun in a shooting range to show off his targeting.
It's a really great reveal.
They finally are like, okay, we're gonna have him do a test run, let him go, and as he does, he's about to do it. When he gets into the car and drives off, they tease that he still has his humanity a bit by him overdriving the ramp, and he skids off it.
Even before that, we see Lewis sort of have a spark of recognition because Robocop has a peculiar little spin he likes to add to his gun.
He spins his gun before he holsters it like TJ Laser that his kid wanted him to do.
By the way, his kid's a little monster because the reason why Alex Murphy got killed is because Clarence wanted him to do the little spin, but he couldn't do it because his arm got blown off.
Well, it's established in the film that his son is in fact the devil, if you recall.
Yeah, because he was wearing a devil outfit for Halloween.
Explain the joke. He's a little demon.
Oh, yeah, he's a demon child.
And this movie is well known for having a lot of religious allegories because Verhoeven thought of this as like a sci-fi retelling of the death and resurrection of Jesus.
Yeah, which is very literal. He said that in the documentary.
Robodoc, check it out. It's a 4-episode documentary covering every stage of the production, and it's entertaining.
Now, where can our audience find that?
You can find it
Prime Video.
Yeah, most streaming services, pretty much.
Yeah.
It includes.
But I don't mind if we talk over each other. We do that literally all the fucking time. So
we will try not to do it too terribly much.
Yes.
But I am an asshole, so it's going to happen. So, Joe, go ahead and continue on with your description of the plot.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
The floor is all yours.
You motherfucker.
Come on, Joe, we're trying to do you a professional fucking, courtesy here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So fucking get to it. Friend.
Come on.
Pal.
Do
it.
Buddy.
Acquaintance.
So, we then see Robocop out on patrol where he stops a rapist by basically shooting him in the dick, which was awesome.
Yeah, it's so awesome. There's a fucking T-shirt that has the words, "Hey, you remember when Robocop shot that guy in the dick?"
How could you forget?
and also stopping like a robbery at like a gas station, which is hilarious if you're watching the TV cut, because the guy holding up the place is saying "fuck me," but they poorly dubbed it to saying "screw me."
I think I actually remember seeing the the TV theatrical version, and yeah, I remember seeing that. I'm like, he is not saying "screw me."
No.
It's like a yippee-ki-yay Mr. Falcon bit.
Yeah, or Monday to Friday playing.
It's also in this little sequence of crime solvings we get the infamous game show with the
Oh no!
I'd buy that for $1.
Oh no! It's not a game show. Game show, as they explained in the Robocop documentary, it's a really terrible, intentionally bad sitcom where the joke is just catchphrases. So, any Chuck Lorre show like Big Bang Theory.
Okay. I don't know. I just felt from like the small clips we got, I could have swore it would be like something where the guy who says the catchphrase is wearing a suit of money or something.
Yeah.
That's how I remember it.
I always love the bit. I always love when he says the catchphrase right after he like rescues the people right into the convenience store, and he walks out, and he's like perfectly his line fits perfectly with what they're thinking. I buy that for $1.
Like it's a great. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just wanting to say. By the way, RoboCop is so fucking awesome that they actually made a bronze statue of him and put him in Detroit.
Yes.
Well, the thing is, Detroit has no natural-born heroes.
Well, yes. I mean, you're right.
You got Henry Ford, but he's actually technically a Nazi too.
Yeah.
RoboCop is the only good thing to ever come out of Detroit.
It's an excellent action movie, but it has really great comedic timings.
Oh yes.
Like, I mean, it goes from like the game show point we were just talking about to like the hubcap coming off with sound effects.
Yeah, with the car chase scene and the hubcap flies off, and the actual sound effects, I literally put a whoosh over it when it passed the camera.
Even just like basic setups in the action.
Yeah.
Like it knows it knows how to get timing down.
Yeah. It has a sort of satire-ness to it.
Like RoboCop aiming at the guy that's got the woman, but then you see his aim slowly go down.
Yeah. I thought he was going to shoot her in the dick.
Yeah.
Mask. Women don't have those.
No.
Yeah.
It's a new era, Joe. Like, you have to be inclusive.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm not transphobic. I'm really uninformed. Sorry.
I didn't say anything about it. Transphobic on your mind.
But
Robocop should shoot you.
He keeps Sorry, I got a joke in my head from DBZ Abridged. He keeps shooting me in the dick. Why does he keep shooting me in the dick?
It's like, you remember that episode of Mythbusters where they were trying to cut down a tree trunk with a gun? And they eventually brought out the minigun? That's how many times he gets shot in the dick.
Puddle of blood
and then
bone.
And then RoboCop has a dream about when he was Murphy and gets killed, and then he goes out on patrol again against his orders, where he comes across one of the members of the group, recognizing him and being like, "Wait, we killed you!" And then we get a very brilliant, another nice touch of the religious allegory of this. It's a Shell gas station, but some shots have the S blocked off or like burned out. So it says hell right before it gets blown up during the shootout.
Mm-hmm.
He's literally killing hell.
No.
Or he's
walking. He's walking out of hell for vengeance.
Yeah. Yes.
And he takes that guy out, arrests him, and then tries to analyze the guy's face so that he can pinpoint where his other gang members are, And that's when he finds out about Clarence Boddicker.
And also,
and he starts to remember.
And he also goes through the police database, goes through like the criminal records, and finds Clarence's file and all the list of cops he killed, including Murphy. Yeah. Which is starting to
looks an awful lot like him.
And there has to be something pointed out here is that, like, in this sequence, we are introduced to something that becomes very important. That Robocop is able to interface with these, like, mainframes and databases with a spike that comes out of his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I'm assuming it's like R2-D2 with that little thing that comes out of the top.
It's a very
port thing.
It's a very edgy USB drive.
Now, Ryan isn't going to recognize this reference, but why do all the computers in the Robocop universe have this little tiny mouth that is...
It's just the OCP police station.
You just have to keep on doing that, don't you?
They don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Don't make a thing out of this. You're the weird one, Jacen.
I'm the weird one. Huh?
What are you laughing about? I said something very innocent. Innocent.
Well.
Innocent.
I say we should wait until we bring back Ed 209 in the picture. So. And then when he's in the police station, Lewis, he cross paths with Lewis, who like basically walks up to him and basically is trying to talk to him, and something really kicks him back into gear where she goes, "Murphy, it's you."
And that's when the memories start flooding back to him.
And Murphy, and one of those is Murphy goes back to the house his family was living in, finds out they've all moved out, and he starts getting these flashbacks together, and basically wrecks like the real estate AI TV screen guy that was just trying to sell the house.
Which is very reminiscent of Jesus going into the temple and driving out the money lender to continue our religious bullshit.
Yes.
It's not a perfect metaphor because I don't know what I'm talking about, but it sounds deep.
We're playing up the fact that Paul Verhoeven has said, like, the death and resurrection of Jesus was the inspiration for his direction for the story.
Yeah. And we're saying that him going through the house is like the 30 days that Jesus was tempted out in the desert.
No, we get into that as we get into, like, the nightclub and the,
yes.
Oh, I know, no, you're right. It did start in the house. That's sort of weird. Yeah. And his devil child. With actual devil iconography.
Yes, his son.
That's where we find out that Murphy's son is the son of the devil.
Wait, so it's not Murphy's son then, it's the devil. So
yeah, he is it.
And religion is weird. You don't have to make too much sense of it.
Yeah.
Also, Robocop is subtle, not like a Zack Snyder movie where he just bangs you in the head with it.
Really
very subtle. That son it would have been stupid for them to put that son into a devil costume.
Yeah, if Zack Snyder was in Robocop, he would just have Murphy keep doing the Christ poses for no reason when he's killing people.
You remember when Superman was walking through the crowd in his movie and that person walked up to him and put that crown of thorns on his head? Superman was like, ow, there's thorns in there.
And Robocop tries to take out Ray Wise from Twin Peaks. And it's a dance club where everybody's just, as this is happening, where he's beating the shit out of Ray Wise, he throws his gun at knocks the gun.
Yeah. He throws the gun at Robocop.
Gun grab.
It's the smoothest transition ever. Pulls gun gets slapped out of hand. Other guy catches it, keeps dancing. Oof, oof, oof.
Yeah,
it doesn't miss a beat. Yeah.
It makes me wonder if this hasn't happened before.
Yeah.
It's like one of those cool moments you imagine for yourself where, like, something happens, you step up, and the crowd cheers. That man had that happen to him.
I just
except
remember.
He didn't make anything of it. He just kept.
I remember that the guy that like dances in front of the camera and he's like jumping up and down, shaking. That was Paul Verhoeven.
Yes.
Oh, he's loving it.
And then we get to the final, I get the other member of the gang, Clarence Boddicker, who's making a deal at like a cocaine factory.
Yeah.
Where Robocop bursts in when he's making a deal and shoots up the place, and is basically stuff is flying everywhere, like collateral damage and the debris, which makes me really think that, well into the gun shooting, someone has cocaine powder must be in the air now. Like, people probably unknowingly inhaling it and getting high as hell.
Do you think Robocop got high if that's the case? Do you think there's enough human left in him that he could get, like, a cocaine high?
Probably.
If he has lungs still.
I mean, he could probably get high. At least a little bit.
I'm just imagining, like, afterwards when he's at the station and arrests and sends Clarence to the front desk, he's like, I don't know why, but I feel great right now.
Okay, let me put this forward to you. What if Robocop gets high and when he goes to... I'm going to spoil something here. When he goes to arrest Dick Durbin, what if he gets so high he imagines... not Dick Durbin, Dick Jones. He gets so high he imagines Dick Jones is like a panther or some bullshit. Like he's just fucking out of his head. Could he shoot him then?
His like targeting system would be like, "Hey, you're shooting at nothing."
He would try to shoot, but he would not be able to. And he'd be like, "What the fuck's going on?"
Can he get himself so high that his systems can't recognize a protocol?
Yeah.
Now I'm just imagining Fear and Loathing Las Vegas with Robocop.
Yeah,
that would be fucking funny. Like
the dinosaurs fucking Lewis.
Like it's serious. It's like serious for the first 30 minutes, but then it just turns into Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Just out of nowhere.
Can Robocop get so high that scene ends with him riding out of OCP headquarters, riding a purple dragon that turns out to be Ed 209?
Barney, take us out.
And then
so he shoots up.
During the shootout and basically arresting Clarence. Clarence says that he works for Dick Jones because a little bit earlier he killed Miguel Ferrer basically because Dick Jones wanted him to get him out of the picture.
Yeah.
Because he embarrassed him
in the way.
Because Miguel Ferrer embarrassed him in front of the head of the office.
Well, that auntie was shit-talking him while he was on the shitter.
Yes.
That's unforgivable.
Yeah.
I would kill somebody that did that to me.
Yeah. I'm vulnerable on the toilet, and you take this opportunity to talk bad about me? That's not right. I'm a villain, but that hurts.
I'm going to settle this with HR.
Yeah.
And by HR, I mean my fucking fists.
And by fists, I mean this mercenary with the grenade.
This crime lord that looks like the dad from that 70s show.
Exactly, yeah.
It's impossible to get past that point.
Yeah.
He does a really good job playing the role. You just can't get past the point, though. He's the dad from that 70s show. He has to finish up this crime wave so he can get back to his house and put his foot up his son's ass.
Even though, like, I know I saw RoboCop first, because when I saw that 70s show, I'm like, hey, it's the bad guy from RoboCop. So, after basically confessing to Dick Jones, we get RoboCop goes to the OCP headquarters to arrest him, but he finds out that there's a secret program that was put into him when he was first built. Directive 4, no arrest or like assault on no killing of OCP workers.
Yeah.
It's metaphorical for the original sin that all people are born with.
Shut up.
Exactly.
The
I'm not sure
original
if that's
sin.
the original sin.
The original sin that Adam and
No,
Eve
I'm sure
had.
not too.
Adam and Eve had was that no one should
Don't
kill
kill
us.
OCP workers.
Do you remember when Adam pulled that gun on God and God shook his head? No.
Adam is like, wait, what the fuck's OCP? What's a worker, God?
What's your name, kid? Adam.
God and stuff.
And so Dick Jones decides he's going to get payback for Robocop by having him be killed by his pet project he really wanted to get made, Ed 209. Which, Mask, would you like to describe Ed 209's design? You're the one who brought it up when we were watching it.
I mean, the only way to describe it is that in the middle of this robot's frame, this robot walker, which keep in mind, imagine the Goliath from StarCraft. It's sort of this classic chicken walker design, 2 legs, has sort of gun turrets on the sides, like a Goliath would have like a cockpit in the center, but like this one's completely automated. It's a robotic.
Yeah.
But beneath where this cockpit would go, it has these succulent metal lips, just a mouth formed at the very center that's...
It's delectable.
It's my description. I don't know if I did it justice, but I did my best.
You know, he brought up once, and we couldn't stop thinking about it. It was like supple, gaping mauve mouth on Ed 209.
That robot has sick pussy.
And like, what? How can you fit a circle in a square peg?
Also, that mouth had pussy too. Once you see one, it just starts showing up everywhere.
We joked that Dick Jones has it in a slave lady costume, and it's in a diminutive.
Yeah, he keeps Ed 209 in the back of his office in like just like this little cupboard.
Yeah, it's like oh, Master will only let you out if you be nice.
That will be nice, Master.
You did not program me with a safe word. Do you like it when I growl like a kitty? Rawr.
But yes.
Do you want to
and
I will make the tantrum noises again?
Oh my god, Jesus.
Yeah, RoboCop.
Jesus.
Because Ed is is a bigger match for Robo to go up against. Chases them around the offices,
shooting up the place.
Sexy chase around the office. Sexy costume. RoboCop's in some sort of weird metal skirt.
He gets him into the stairwell, and because Robo has workable legs, he could get down.
You saw the legs on that fucking robot; they looked great.
And the Robo Doctor mentions his
Robo's got a great ass. We also pointed out, by the way.
That's true. These robots are very sexy. Wouldn't you agree, B?
I know you didn't ask me, but no.
There really should be a scene where Robo is like checking out his suit and goes, "Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all." And then you just cut to Claire's monitor going, "Stupid, sexy RoboCop."
It throws his aim off. Like there needed to be somebody who had like. When they had like the big anti-material rifles, just have RoboCop dead to rights in their sights, and he like turns slightly, and the sun catches his ass metal and blinds him.
Oh my god!
Ass metal.
His ass metal. His mouth pocket.
They were blinded by that ass.
And because Ed 209 is like. Walks in like a sort of toddler fashion.
Don't say it like that.
Climb down the
stairs. About it.
I was gonna say walk like an ATST.
Yes, thank you. A very haphazard, not workable fashion to climb downstairs. falls, trips, and flat on his face.
Sort of sad.
And Robo escapes just in nick of time, but then gets caught up with like hundreds of cops right in front of the OCP building and gets blown half to hell from that.
And some
but
are
in the
like,
nick of time.
but also some of them are like, we don't want to shoot Robo, he's one of ours.
Yeah.
And just
They're like, we're part of OCP, they ordered us to shoot them.
And some of them are like, fuck this, I quit.
Yeah.
It leads into the third act where the city is thrown into chaos because like the police strike that it's been like teased out in the first two parts finally comes to fruition.
Yeah, that they were gonna threaten to strike, but now they finally strike. But as this is happening, Lewis rescues Robo in the nick of time and takes him back to the very place that he basically died and now is back again, but as Robocop.
Where he died, he was reborn.
Yes.
And then we see them just like hunker down trying to help him recuperate after that onslaught because he got totaled as hell.
Mm.
Robocop finally takes off the mask and sees his true face underneath, where he starts to start asking Lewis questions about what happened to his wife and son, who basically moved away to wherever. And I really love this as a nice little touch to show that is like his arc of rebuilding his humanity is truly completed, because throughout the time he's Robocop with the helmet on, there's always a robotic electronic filter over it. But once he takes that off, and for the rest of the movie, it's just Peter Weller's voice.
Yeah, it's a very
It's always had a Robo kind of like filter with it.
A little bit of a reverb to it.
Yeah. And then because he's recuperating and out of the picture, and OCP's being recuperated from the damage of Ed 209, Clarence visits Dick Jones to go like, "Hey, what the hell? I was arrested. Like, what are we gonna do? Robo is still out there." And he's like, "Well,
It's not just that. It's also that, like, when Robocop had Clarence dead to rights, Clarence spilled the fucking beans on everyone.
Oh, yeah.
I just said
that.
At the drug factory when he blew up everybody,
He had a villain exposition that you only get when the villain is actually in complete control.
Yeah.
It was a reverse bond.
He spills the beans, says it was Dick Jones, OCP head. And so
security number, address, the whole thing.
And so Robo recorded that just in case, like, if ever the time should need it, to bring that up. And so Clarence telling Dick, you're like, "Hey, I'm out of this. I'm not gonna do any more of your shit jobs." Dick Jones is like, "Hey, don't forget, once Delta City's being built, there'll be hundreds of workers in trailers ready to be plucked for gambling, drugs, and prostitution, and you will be the king for that." And so Clarence is like, "Okay, but I need weapons and my people to take out Robo for once and for all." And that's when we get them with their new guns that are kind of like,
they look like sniper rifles, but they have like almost like the round impact of a tank.
If I were to make the best like approximation that I could, have you ever seen the Tremors movies?
Yes.
Oh,
I've seen
that one gun that Burt Gomer has in the second one.
Exactly, the little anti-tank rifle.
Yeah.
It's literally that.
For a second there, I thought you were going to make another fucking whole joke.
Oh, no.
Well, have you ever taken a moment to look at the mouths of a graboid?
Yes.
Like, it's not this
the gaping maw.
It's those weird hard lips, but like everything else is just so leathery and.
And plus, it has the tentacles, so the Japanese crowd
the
would want it.
tentacles. Oh, so delectable.
Yeah. And they have mouths too?
Jacen, can you tell me, like, how do you feel about this?
I don't feel.
Jacen, does it turn you on?
What? No.
Are you uncomfortable right now?
No, but I am
don't
like...
tempt fate, motherfucker.
And so Clarence with his crew and the sniper tank guns go after Robo while he's at the abandoned mill.
The steel mill, yeah. The steel mill with its attached nuclear waste repository.
Yeah, the one that every steel mill needs, you know.
Yes.
And storage is like, it's a key.
Yeah. This is where the final confrontation between Clarence and Robo begins.
And this is also where Robo gets his Oreo.
Yes, there's a behind...
Yeah.
I don't want to explain too much of it, but basically there's a funny behind-the-scenes story in the excellent Robo documentary, just called RoboDoc, where basically Peter Weller, who was having a terrible time during filming this because it was uncomfortable in the suit, and it doesn't help that it's filmed mostly in Texas, so it's hot as hell, so he's sweating like crazy.
Yeah.
Basically, has a huge fit because he really wanted an Oreo before shooting. So they had to stop production for a bit just to feed him an Oreo.
Yeah. You can also look it up on YouTube called Robo Wants an Oreo. Just look that up.
Weller,
it's funny.
Weller denies it, but I believe it's true, but I'm gonna bat for him because he's like, everyone has said he had a miserable time in that suit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give him shit for it.
No, yeah.
It's like 100 degrees out there, and he wants an Oreo. The guy eats all the Oreos in front of him, and then he's just like, "Well, fuck."
Well, I mean, this plays back into the Greer movie too, because at the scene where Clarence and Robocop are having their show off in the pond after all the debris has been dropped on them, it seems like it's over for Robocop, but then Lewis throws him an Oreo, and Popeye getting his spinach, that's his second wind to overcome the
villain. I love that you two the recording of you two were perfectly in sync with the Popeye theme.
Yeah. And this is where, because Clarence and his gang are in the steel mill, they split up. Again,
brilliant
something
decision.
you shouldn't do in D&D and in this part.
Yeah, very good decision.
One decides to try to run Murphy over with the van they came in on. Yep. But Robo shoots him in the windshield, blocking his view, and then steps to the side, and the van gets rammed into basically a huge tank with toxic waste inside.
Yeah.
Now, I think this might be a workplace hazard. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
He just be a little bit.
I feel
but
like
it's Detroit, so who cares?
This feels like it's an OSHA violation.
Oh yeah,
just a little. They should have had some railing around it.
Yeah, and so because he ran
Detroit, they're just like OSHA violations. What? What are those?
And because he rams into the toxic waste, he pours out from the back of the truck. And you see him fully, and he's basically melting his skin off of his bones.
Yeah. A lot of people don't like to point this out or talk about it, but he would have actually been all right if he had been wearing his seatbelt.
The toxic waste melted the seatbelt onto him.
The radio
He's more seatbelt than man now.
Yeah.
It really... Seriously, the makeup of this guy is awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I really want to be
fucking
He is uncomfortable to look at.
Yeah, kudos and ditto top awards to Rob Bottin and his makeup crew for this, because it's still shocking and gross every time any of us see this movie every time.
I always get uncomfortable when he walks up to the the guy's name, the guy from Twin Peaks.
Ray Weiss, yeah.
Ray Weiss, he's asking for help, and he's just horrified. I feel uncomfortable because I don't want him to touch me.
Yeah.
I've seen like the Resurrected Man, and
Which
that
is
movie
what
has like extreme gore, way more than this even. But there's just something about the makeup about this guy that makes it look too real.
Yeah, Rob Bottin or Bodden, who did the effects for The Thing, did the effects for this, and it really, again, he A+ effort job, because like I don't know how he did the like some of the skin falling off his fingers, and it looks like a rubber glove that's about halfway out.
It's like
first.
it's dangling off his tips of his skin's like dangling off the tip of his fingers, like it's like cheese when you pull like a cheese on a pizza.
Yeah.
And not just that, it's like his fingernails are peeling off.
Yeah, you can see like part of the bone that's underneath sticking out.
Alive during it. He can still think and breathe.
Yeah, he's still alive, breathing somehow, but smoking from the toxic waste that is still on him.
It's fucked
chef's kiss of makeup.
He chose a bad day to go back to crime.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he chose the worst day possible.
Like earlier that morning, he was getting bailed out of jail, going, "Today's going to be a great day."
I'm just gonna sit in front of a TV display watching my shows, but not break the screen, break the window display, not to steal a TV, but just to crank it up just so I can hear it during the chaos.
Yeah.
It's like the meme, like he woke up and chose violence, but it turned out like violence had chosen him.
Yes.
Yeah.
And because he's
the
like
absolute worst way possible.
Yeah.
A literal toxic man.
Yeah.
He's not toxic
walking around.
He's a superhero or anything. He's just melting.
No. Yeah, he's melting. He's like calling out for help, like, please kill me. I need to die.
And he's so gross that even his teammates like, "Oh, go away."
Yeah. And Clarence, while he's having a car chase with Lewis, literally sees him on the road, and he doesn't swerve around.
Quite see him on the road.
Oh yeah, well that is true. Yeah,
he just
barely sees him.
Yeah, he walked in front right during the middle of the chase, and he just didn't have time to react.
It's such a visceral hit too, because like he hits him, like you see his like body disintegrate. His head comes off, rolls over the hood.
Yeah, he melts. Onto the windshield and car.
And I love Bodeker's reaction to it happening. He just simply goes, "Ah, shit!" Like he treats it like he just got rear-ended.
Yeah. I mean, he's probably done so much horrific shit himself that he's not fazed by pretty much anything.
I mean, and that's probably actually like a huge reaction to have. Like
for him, probably.
He killed a person, and he was like, "Oh, that was nasty."
I would be more wondering, what the fuck was that guy?
Yeah. Like, did I just disintegrate a man on my car?
Did I just run into a pinata and it exploded open into gore?
Yeah.
And the nice touch is when it cuts to the inside of the car, and it's like green slime that goes on top of it.
Yeah.
Just another added nasty effect to it.
I feel it swallowed a bunch of that shit too. Yeah.
I feel like when I originally remembered the scene, I always remember like a little comedic, like the little windshield wipers go off, but they didn't. Like I just feel like it should happen.
Yeah, it's just like, I need to get that off of my screen.
That would fit very well with the underreaction from Clarence when he gets hit.
Yeah. Like a bug accidentally hit his windshield. He's like, shit, and turns on the windshield wipers.
So
and
get off my windscreen.
So because he slammed in that guy, he swerves and totals his car by flipping it, but he's still a badass, and he gets out and shoots Lewis point blank in the chest.
Well, not point blank. They're
like, just shoots him.
That's actually quite the opposite of point blank. It was actually
it's point blank. Yeah. Misses enough, but almost mortally wounds.
I think Wood did move.
Yeah,
mortally
Wood.
Wound her.
Sorry. Wounds severely Lewis in the process.
I don't know. She seemed to be able to talk. It didn't like knock her out.
Oh,
She
yeah.
was rapidly like
I think
fading
she-
from blood loss.
Incapacitates her to a momentarily position.
I don't know. She was able to get that gun pretty quickly and react and like
I
save
think-
the day. I mean,
So,
honestly, she's the
really,
He
true
did
hero.
nothing to her, basically. He shot her a
I
couple
think-
times, and she fell over.
Yeah,
I don't
think she
know.
just-
Like falling over is like a strong way to phrase that. Like more like she just slightly slumped.
She
I thought
she
he shot-
sat on a fetal in a Indian style, Native American style position onto the ground and just sat there.
Motherfucker, don't think I didn't hear you say Indian first.
Yeah.
Just-
I was gonna say crisscross applesauce to save you, but
that's a joke. You saved the day.
Good job.
I was going
We
to,
did it.
but you didn't give me. But you were talking over me.
Oh,
Sorry.
Anyway,
Then then Murphy shows up to save Lewis in the nick of time with a
Walking on
shotgun,
water.
which looks
Oh,
like he's
I-
walking on water with a shot where he's walking across a puddle like he's walking on water. As again, Jesus allegory.
except it's not like again, it's not like fucking Zack Snyder film where he would be doing the fucking crucifixion pose while he's walking
Like-
across the water.
Every time
I
when he
get
needs
that
to
it-
do a pose, he needs to do this, do a T pose like Jesus.
I mean, I get that it's allegorical. I've yet to figure out who's in this movie.
The who's the what?
Who's the
No.
Jesus in this movie? I get
Robo.
there was an allegory present, but
It's Clarence Bodker, obviously.
yeah, that's what I was like. He started as a criminal, but he died
And-
pure of heart when a spike was jammed down his throat.
Yeah, exactly.
We all find redemption in our own ways,
yes.
and if that's not inspirational, then fuck you.
And Robo
Robo,
goes-
like, fights him, but then when
Yeah.
Ray Weiss takes over like
Yeah.
a magnet crane that dumps like shrapnel over Robo, so he's like trapped.
instantly crushes him, and because Clarence thought that would take him out, he's like, "Oh yeah," he's happy and he's jumping up and down, and Ray Weiss is like, "I finally got him,"
And then
but then
Lewis
Lewis,
taking the sniper tank gun just shoots him in the control building and blows him up.
and
to
blows him
safety.
up completely.
And
Yeah.
Clarence is like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
Fuck. And he's
Oh,
like,
that's
"All right,
it.
that's it. I'm taking you out, RoboCop."
And he basically beats him with like a metal shaft or stick or whatever.
Yeah.
And then finishes off by
It-
stabbing him in through the chest.
Yeah. I do hate to do it again, but like I made the joke during the movie without actually realizing that it is allegorical. But wouldn't this be like akin to when they like pierce Jesus?
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking of. Yeah, piercing
Yeah.
the side
Yeah.
of Jesus.
And also him stabbing Clarence in the neck is symbolic of Jesus stabbing Judas in the neck.
I know.
As well.
That's the difference
Well,
between
with
him
a,
and Judas. Judas
spike
stabbed him in the back.
USB port.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what is the human body but a database? To be
Yes,
Exactly, right?
I mean, yeah.
Uh,
That's how the ray works. But anyway, basically,
he
RoboCop
stabs
like,
her, and like blood splatters all over him.
I love that little, like,
Gushing
little
blood.
I love that little splatter of like a big chunk of gush just landing on his chest. That I always wondered what the fuck that was. Like,
Yeah.
was that his like
Yeah.
vocal cords or something?
Yeah.
Something. It was a lot of blood though, so yeah,
Yeah.
he's way dead.
I guess he got the I forget whatever arteries. In the throat, like,
Jugular
that-
or the femoral artery,
yeah.
He got the
where
drug
it's like
low.
the very
Yeah.
like the thick blood like, pumping from the brain to the heart.
That one where if they stab you, your blood shoots out of you like a fucking rocket.
Yeah, like found. Yeah, and
That if you were like to fall on the ground, your blood would propel you across the floor.
and because Aurora was like, okay, that I got him, finally done. Lewis is like, Murphy, I'm tired and I hurt, and he's
He
like,
has
We'll fix you.
He has a really deep voice too. Yeah. That.
Peter
We'll fix you.
They'll fix you. They always fix people.
Yeah, which is
actually how the deep voice is how Peter Weller actually talks.
Yeah, his little touch of Alex before RoboCop's transformation.
And then somehow he escapes from that pile, gets into a wrecked police car, which is a Ford Taurus, by the way.
Okay.
Not really weird thing for a police car to use. Not sure, because basically that's the car my family drove in when I was a kid, around the same time growing up here. So it's like really weird for me.
Yeah. And then it's at this point then it's at this point that the world's sexiest robot reappears.
And finally turns up,
slinks out from the shadows, still wearing the Princess Leia outfit.
Mouth ready for a blasting of the sniper rifle.
It's getting really weird that you keep bringing this up. You gotta stop, my man.
Oh, okay.
Stop bringing up blasting in mouths, okay?
So anyway, I started...
What are bullets, but...
So anyway,
I start blasting in his mouth.
So anyway, RoboCop started blasting, bam, bam, bam,
and he uses the sniper rifle that he took from Clarence and the gang, and blows up Ed completely. But as he's walking away, you think, he just grazed him or something. But it's just the legs, and I fall over, and there's a little twitch
from one of the toes.
And he goes in the building, and Dick is proposing, like, okay, this is what I want for Delta City. Ed 209s everywhere, and like policing the state.
No more condoms because my name is Dick.
But then RoboCop, enters the building.
I'm sorry, I stopped paying attention for a split second. What was this last bit?
I said no more condoms because my name is Dick.
Nobody holds Dick back.
I'm a hard
Nobody holds Dick in the corner.
I'm Dick Jones. I'm known for my hard ass. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Do I mean a hard dick or a hard ass? And the answer is yes.
I'm known for three things: my business acumen, my criminal connections, and my reservoir tip.
And
don't call me Shirley.
Robo enters the room, and they're like, well, what is he doing in here? And Robo's like, I got the evidence that this man is under arrest.
And basically,
that's a weird way to put that.
Well,
basically gives the video evidence of him confessing that he killed Miguel Ferrer earlier in the movie.
Yeah.
And so, Dick Jones realizes he screwed, holds the head of OCP hostage, and tries to escape.
He grabs the coveted conference room gun.
Yes, that a guy that one of the lackey employees used to show off the Ed 209 earlier.
It's actually poetic because every time someone picks up that gun, it gets them killed.
They get blown away. And so he's like, I'm gonna shoot him, and I'm gonna leave the building nice and calmly, but nobody follow me.
Oh,
and Robo's like, hey.
We didn't explain that RoboCop can't actually kill any OCP personnel.
Yeah, I did.
Did we? Yes. Oh, okay. Right.
Also, this hostage scene sort of calls. We didn't talk about the hostage earlier in the movie. It's sort of actually like.
There's a little scene in between him doing various crimes, various upholding of crimes. That there's this guy that
the
mayor of Detroit.
Crimes, where they basically rescues a hostage situation where the former mayor of Detroit wants to get reelected even though he lost.
Yeah. And he's like, I want a nice car. and I want it in like $10,000. And they're like, well, we'll get it for you. Yeah. And Roro just bursts through a wall and grabs him and knocks him out and throws him out of the building. And it pretty much kills him, it looks like.
Do you think he was the Jesus of this allegory?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Actually,
His
little does everybody know, but everybody in this movie is an allegory for Jesus. Literally everyone.
Except for Robocop. He's just Robocop.
Yeah, he's just a robotic cop.
Robots can't have souls, so he can't be a Jesus.
Mm.
Yeah, Robocop.
He goes to Silicon Heaven or Silicon Hell.
Yeah, you see, there's like, I think, a bit of the King James version of the Bible that talks about Robocop. So that's just text, not subtext.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just have to find the right book.
Yeah.
And so, because of that hostage scene, it kind of calls back again later in the movie where he's like, I can't arrest Dick Jones or fire at him. I need, because I'm upholding the directive 4, which is the no attacking OCP workers. And so the old man, the main head of OCP is like, okay, Dick,
you're fired. Thank you.
And so,
bam.
Blam. Thank you. And that's when we get a somewhat bad practical effect.
The worst effect in the whole movie, where Dick falls off the building, and his arms are like really, really long.
Yeah, well, it's because you see, like Dick is one of the few characters that is not a Jesus, actually a demon. That was him trying to turn his arms into wings so he could fly away back to hell.
I guess you could say the special effects in that scene looked like Dick.
Oh,
you could say that, but I wouldn't say that because that sounds stupid.
And so the old man, saved by Robocop's like, hey, that was nice shooting, kid. What's your name?
And Robocop turns
Jesus.
and goes, Murphy.
No, he says
Murphy.
Jesus.
No, he says Murphy, and then he pauses and goes, Murphy Christ. And then cuts to Robocop.
No, he says Murphy Christ, and then oh man, do you remember at the start whenever like it zoomed in and like we got the little rhyming article in the shape of a crucifix?
Oh.
Yeah, I totally remember that. That was real cool.
Every time he highlights a guy he's about to shoot, it outlines their body, it outlines a cross on them. It's like, pray to save.
Jacen, I think you mixed up Casino Royale with Robocop.
Oh yeah,
did I?
Oh,
that's the joke.
I don't think anyone here has mixed up this movie with any other movie or event or any religion.
But yeah, RoboCop, one of my top 3 favorite movies ever.
It's
a masterpiece.
Yeah, it's a masterpiece. So 80s, like it's one of the best 80 movies that ever come out of that
more like
decade.
Masterpiece.
It's
Meh.
It's an 80s movie, but it like still has relevance today because basically we're living in this time, this future.
Yeah,
they kind of predicted literally everything that was going to happen in the 2020s.
I really do think that. I don't think Idiocracy is the most accurate prediction of the future. It's RoboCop.
Yeah.
Well, it goes back to what I asked while we were watching the film. Do you think it makes a good double feature with Demolition Man?
Yes.
Yeah, in some aspects, because Demolition Man kind of feels like a sort of satire of the future, like RoboCop.
Just like the start, like RoboCop is start where it's like a fucking like just crime ridden, like the law enforcement is clearly having a problem maintaining this. Demolition Man just goes far enough ahead that we see them win.
Yeah, I get the sense that RoboCop is more of a critique of corporate America, because we are like ones who we as a society really prefer to let corporations do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
Whereas
And they
really,
profit over non-profit things.
Yeah, and Demolition Man's like the very leftist socialist kind of utopia thing.
Yeah.
Which is another kind of hell in all of its own.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I asked for a peaceful utopia like Demolition Man, but I really would not enjoy being there.
No.
No.
It's too nice.
Yeah.
It's like that MST3K host segment B where Mike gives Tom Servo and Crow like better encyclopedias and they hate it because they can't complain about it.
Yeah.
They're
so updated that they're like, I loved it when I could complain.
Yeah.
Like it's we need a little bit of leeway in the world.
And see that, it is a good double feature, I would say, because you get both sides of the society future.
Yeah, it's the utmost extreme side of crime and the most no crime at all.
I do want to throw something out here when we talk about our favorite moments. How about we each pick two? One is like our favorite scene in the movie, and one is a favorite line, because this is a very quotable movie. It has really great dialogue all the time.
Well, I already know my two favorites.
Well, my favorite... you go first. Yeah, Joey.
Oh, I'll go first. Okay. My favorite line is when we first meet Clarence, it's them escaping from a bank robbery, and when they check the money, the explosion that they used to blow up the vault was too big that it burned the bills. And when Murphy and Lewis show up, and they start doing a shootout, Clarence grabs the bombs expert they got that screwed everything up and just goes, "Can you fly, Bobby?" and just tosses him out.
Yeah.
Favorite moment? Oh, God. I don't want to say shooting the guy in the dick because I feel like one of you guys would want that more.
Which one of you wants the dick more?
Actually, I have a favorite part in it. I have a favorite scene, but that's not it.
I'm going to go with I really love the melting guy scene. It is just... It becomes like a horror movie for that brief moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, it literally becomes a David Cronenberg movie for a couple minutes.
If Clarence had not hit him with his car walking around day.
What was that? You were cutting
I said if Clarence didn't hit him with his car, he'd still be walking around Detroit to this day.
Yeah. He'd be
probably
a very scary bum.
I see it. No, I have a more scary one. I have a very scary one. He starts walking, and then a few minutes later, he's just crawling, and then he's just like sliding across the ground like a blob.
Yeah,
he's a living puddle.
Yeah.
That's the worst superhero, the living puddle.
Wasn't that Shake some Identity and Hunger episodes?
Yes.
Yeah, but he became the puddle, right?
Yes.
Yeah, my favorite line is "Dead or alive, you're coming with me."
Yeah, that's.
And my favorite moment is when Robocop is reminiscing about his past while walking through the dilapidated house of his wife and kid.
My favorite line is "Bitches leave."
You cocksucker. You fucking cocksucker.
Well, was that yours?
Yeah, that was gonna be mine.
Oh, it could be a tie.
No, it's too late now. You've stolen it. All things I love. Is this how I get treated after I talk about the mussy?
Everybody betrayed me. I'm fed up with this world.
Yeah, you're good.
My favorite scene is actually the one where he's sitting in the chair at the police headquarters, and then he starts remembering his past life, and then starts having what seems like a seizure. Yeah. Because that's basically the turning point of the movie, where it goes from him just being kind of there to being Murphy.
Being Robocop to Alex Murphy.
Yeah, especially because the scene afterwards where, like, Lewis says his name to him and he does that little step back, like he's, like, almost shocked by it.
Yeah.
This is the thing I said during watching of it, but Robocop really, when I first saw it, made me really be impressed by, like, how acting isn't just simply not giving the right face or the right delivery of the line. Sometimes it has to be just, like, the body performance, like how
the body language and camera work to the body language.
It's not gonna translate well to. I mean, especially with Robocop,
because
it's not gonna translate well.
Because really, well, or throughout the whole movie, all we can see from most of the movie, we only see his mouth.
Yeah.
And
it's a very like expressionless kind of a performance, but because of body language and camera work and just the bit of voice trickery, like voice acting, he can emote better than you think he could.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mask, your picks.
Alrighty. For the favorite lines, I sort of think, like, since Bitches Leave is taken, I do like the line, like, after Clarence has been killed, Lewis and just sort of, like, wallowing in the puddle, and she gives her whole speech about, like, how bad of shape she's in, and Murphy can only say, like, they always fix you, or something along those lines.
Yeah, they'll fix you. They'll fix everything.
Exactly. It's said with a certain resignation of, like, because, like, they will fix her, like, they can save her, and sort of but what that cost him.
Yeah. There is
like he says it in a way that he's like, they fix everything.
Of course,
because they fixed me. But look at where I'm at now.
Yeah.
I think it was like a good-natured human. Especially, it helps is that there is a deleted, like, addition to the ending where we see Lewis getting interviewed at the hospital after the events, and she's like, fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you got hurt and stuff, but you didn't get blown away like I did. You know, like,
I came back and look at me.
Yeah.
And
I'm just ahead.
And the reason why they decided to cut that scene out is it felt like Verhoeven has said that he felt that Robocop looking at kind of the camera sorta and saying his name Murphy was like the true like cap off to the whole movie. Like,
it would have been really bad for pacing. Like perfectly. Like, I think we have enough to go off final conversation between that. Like, he's pretty like, you're gonna be okay. Like,
she got shot a few times, but she's not gonna die.
Yeah, like,
did you say your favorite moment then?
No, not yet. That was my favorite dialogue, and my favorite scene. I really like the scene where, like, we're first starting to see Murphy after he's turned into Robocop. Especially the one that I'll pinpoint is at the firing range. Like, we see all the officers shooting their guns, going for the target, and then, like, what we first see is just Murphy's gun sticking out, like, ahead of everyone else.
Yeah.
A very specific, like, burst fire of his pistol. Everyone starts to gather around. He already had science around him, and this capped off by him doing his, like, the spin he gives to his gun as he puts it back into his leg holster.
It shows, like, he's powerful. He aims better than anybody in the room,
but he still
has his humanity.
He's still got that human touch.
Yeah.
It especially helps is that Lewis is there, and she's, like, starting to put everything together.
Yeah, oh my God, that's Murphy. They reconstituted him as a Robocop.
And I always got the feeling that the reason she wanted to help Murphy, like, regain his humanity is because of out of the guilt, because it was her fault that they went in blind with no backup and he died.
She's like, maybe like, he could forgive me, or I could forgive him for doing this to him.
Yeah. And whenever like she got shot in the pit, that was her dying and being reborn because she is the Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Everyone is Jesus in purgatory, and this movie is purgatory.
Anyway.
By the way, anybody that watches this is also a Jesus allegory.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know I am.
I think
you are Jesus too.
You're a Jesus, and you're a Jesus, and you're a Jesus.
Look under your seats, everyone.
You're Jesus. I'm Jesus. He's Jesus. Is there any other Jesuses I should know about? Hello.
Do you remember that episode of The Simpsons where Homer got that coworker who went crazy and was like, "I can do it because I'm Jesus Christ," and then he electrified himself and died because he was the only person that wasn't Christ.
Yeah. Anyway,
I feel like this is all we got left.
Yeah.
So, I hope you enjoyed our first episode.
Yeah.
How do you think we should pick the next movie? I think we should do. I think we should do Mask.
Yeah,
we should do.
Okay.
We should do. No, we should do Masks last because his is going to be like a fucking.
I want to see Ron Perlman fight a baboon.
You know,
baboons.
You make a good point.
I was going to say it should be either B or Mask because I want to keep the pattern of the double BJs. I'm a J, so we start with a B.
Wait, what? Yeah. I didn't get that logic at the very end.
I'm a
J, B, and B and J.
Oh, okay, I get it. It's a reflection. It's not like BJ and BJ. I get it. I was the slow one. Well, in that case, what we'll be watching next week is a little sci-fi movie known as Primal Force. Now, this is available on YouTube, so you don't have to pay money to those fancy ass streaming platforms that Joe hawked at the start of this episode.
Yeah, fucking Amazon.
Plus, I think you can't find this anywhere other than YouTube.
Yeah, because it's Primal Force, Brennan.
Primal Force. a movie that, like, I don't know if it actually is out of YouTube at this point.
Yeah.
We're not even sure if the movie actually exists or if we're just mass hallucinating it.
Yeah.
No, I wanted to make sure where I could find it, and I saw it was on YouTube. And
are you not sure that it's just a tulpa? We fucking
he didn't will it into existence.
The best way I could describe this movie is, what if somebody had the ambition of wanting to make Jurassic Park?
Oh yeah.
But no budget. And
I've seen a couple of those. Yeah. Jurassic Shark is one comes to mind.
Mask, I want to say, you son of a bitch, I'm in.
Yes.
Yeah.
I find it like a bit more high quality than like. First off, it's not like it sort of hit that point before Sci-Fi Channel original movies dove into like cheap CGI. So the baboons, they're people in suits. So it's got that going for it.
Oh god, like the gorillas in Congo.
Oh yeah, it sounds like it's gonna be fun time.
This is gonna be
Ron Perlman is
great.
going to fight a baboon. Your sarcasm is not appreciated. That man went on to be Hellboy.
I'm not being sarcastic. I'm genuinely into it when you said it's guys in baboon costumes.
And hey, Ron Perlman will be fighting his own. Ron Perlman will be fighting his own. He'll be fighting his own kind because he played a baboon type guy in Island of Dr. Moreau.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he? Yeah.
I did not know that.
He was the sayer of the law.
When I say Ron Perlman fights a baboon, like one of his early movies, I say it with the same cadence that I say Peter Jackson directed Feebles. Small beginnings to amazing ends.
Yeah.
Well, we'll give you. Well, bye.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
See you then.
See you next week.